Hi-ho, hi-ho, it's off to work we go. Good morning, everybody. This is Rick with Hit and Run Candlesticks, and this is Friday, July 17th, 2020. Thanks for listening in to our Friday morning video blog. Appreciate it. Okay, let's take a look at some charts. SPY. So the SPY, let's see, not yesterday, day before. Day before, SPY gaps up. We run into a little bit of resistance here, and then we gap right back down. Now, we gap down, but the bulls come in here and pick us up. The bulls are relentless. The bulls just do not let go. So we have to be very cautious about shorting this market until we actually get a sell signal, and even better yet, a sell pattern in the overall market. So that's why we tend to be putting out more long trades than short trades. Okay, so looks like we're opening up about 320.50. Keep in mind right now my time is, let's see, it would be 7:45 East Coast time. So we've got a ways before the market opens. So here we are right here. Boom. We could definitely see price walk right into that trend line before it does anything, and it could, chop up and down to get there. We could also see a nice little breakout. If we do see the breakout, this is where I'm bullish on the SPY above that, about 323, let's say, above 323, and at that point I would be looking at about 340 for the SPY to get to over a period of time. VXX, this is a chart I watch for any kind of fear or volatility in the market. And yesterday, it just showed absolutely no volatility, no fear at all. We did pretty much hold up right at the lows of this big bullish candle on the 13th of this month, 4 days ago. 4 days ago. We continue to the downside. I see 31, almost 30, then almost 28.80, providing it continues to get pushed to the downside. Now, a little bit of, it's very possible too, we see this a lot on Fridays, where a little bit of fear comes into the market, a little bit of concern, a little bit of volatility, and the bulls try to buy into VXX and start pushing it up. Really, unless VXX can get past these candles right in here and above 37.90, we could see a little pushback in the market if we got up to that area. But really, I don't see the market rolling over or getting drastically bearish until we start trading above that 37.90 line. Alrighty, one of the main charts that I think we should keep our eyes on, whether you trade it or not, is FNGU. Let's get rid of all that. There we go. So right now, FNGU has been trending upward, even with this big bearish engulf, which I'm not a fan of this. If I'm bullish, I don't like to see these kind of candles. I see these kind of candles, I tend to get a little bearish or at least cautious. So we had a little bit of a gap down the following, well, not a gap down. We just opened up to the downside. We put in a hammer suggesting that the bulls are stepping in to save the day. Now we're just doing a little sideways dance, sideways shuffle, or whatever you want to call it there. And it looks like we might be trying to run into this trend line. I'm going to actually put this down here. Run into this trend line right in here. So as we get closer to the trend line, we want to watch what FNGU does. Is it going to find the buyers and the support to the upside and climb, or will it find sellers and no support and start dropping to the bottom side here? And if we do start dropping, I would suspect we get into the 101, the low 101 area, right up through here, a little bit of support. Below that, there's a possibility of testing this, what is this, it's June 29th low. So let's see, I think if we were to get bullish here, if we do see the bulls come in right here, bulls pop up, we take out this top, I see about 188 up here as a target for FNGU, and that will drive the market up. If this chart remains somewhat bullish, the market may it may grind, it may fight, but it's going to do it with an upward slant to it. So let's keep an eye on this chart to see which direction it goes. All right, let's take a look at a few trade ideas. I also put some of these out last night right after the close. There was a few of them that I did a video on because I thought they were some pretty nice charts, medical, biotech type charts. I've added them to this list again today, so we'll be taking a look at them again. All right, first one on the list here I've got is Bud, and just because the first one on the list does not mean it's the best one. It just happens to be the first one. So targets on a breakout here of about this 54. Well, let's go to the top. Say 55. A breakout above 55. I'm looking for 58.75, 63.15 up here as targets. Notice that. Whoops. What did I just do? Apologize for that. You can see that our trend is working right here. We have broken out of a downtrend, and we've got a nice little sideways consolidation rest, grouping of the buyers and sellers, and it's starting to look like the buyers are going to win this game. So again, we get over this 55 area, then I would look for the mid to high 58, and then 63, about 63 on the upper end for a good swing trade. Another one I'm looking at is VALE, V-A-L-E, V-A-L-E. Boom, there we go. So here we've gapped up, gapped down, and we've put in a little bit of a bottom here. And then we started to run up and really just took off a few days ago, and now we're seeing a little pullback here. We start to see the buyers come in. That's what I'm looking for, a breakout of this downtrend line, and then we'll be looking for about 12.25 for a target. 12.25 for a target. Hey, I want to remind everybody, if you're watching this video and you're not a member of Hit and Run Candlesticks, we've opened up the room for you today to the public. So make sure you check below. Make sure you check below for the link to get into the trading room. Okay. Home Depot. We can put a line up here. Nice little trend working. We've had this little pop to the upside right in here, and now we're pulling back. And if we come over here and put a little line at this top, you can see we're right at that breakout point. So once we start to break out, I'll be looking for about this 266, mid to upper 266 range. And then from there, we'll be looking at the 280 area up there for a target on Home Depot. Another one is ABBV. ABBV. Again, another chart that's trending. Nice bullish trend here. And we're doing it. It's the same old chart pattern. Sometimes I guess it gets old. Sometimes it gets old to maybe trade it, but do you ever get tired of making money? I guess that's what you've got to ask yourself. So here we have back or into the trend line, and then we rally up to this top, and you can see that we've failed with a very minor pullback. This is what we would call a PBO, pullback opportunity. We're also in the bull trap right now, trap between the T-line and the 3 EMA up here. So above 140 cents, I'll be looking for mid 103, followed by about the 110 area on ABBV. And that's with positive trading above 140 cents. Another one, KSS. I like what KSS is doing. Nice bullish trend right in here. KSS, you can see that we've been in this downtrend, and then we rally up, back down, back up. We break over that downtrend. Let's extend it now. We come back and test that downtrend, and now we're working ourselves back up, and we've broken out over those highs right in here. So as long as the bullishness here continues, I'll be looking at 28.30, 33.50 up in here. There is a few areas we're going to have to get across first, and it would be these two right in here. The upper 23 and the upper 25 area before we challenge the top. Whoops, put that back. Before we challenge the top of there of about 27, low 28 area, followed by 33, 33.50. I just had somebody ask me, yes, if you click below, if you, in the text, there's read more or something like that. If you click that, then it opens up some text, and you'll see the link to get in the trading room today. Yeah, we've opened it up for the public, so come on in. Come on in. I see J&J. Love the bottom here. Absolutely love the bottom. Let's put a downtrend line in here, right there. Okay. Now, what's happened here is here we've a low to a high to consolidation, just a little rest sideways, and then we rallied up over, breaking out that trend line. We've pulled back. We've got a hammer in there yesterday, and when we start to see follow through, and the follow through that I would be looking for is going to be above that 150 mark. So follow through above 150. I'll be looking for 160, mid-range 160 for a target on J&J. Another one is INVAX. What a trend on INVAX. Absolutely amazing trend on INVAX. Here we've gapped up. Nice little J-hook type chart pattern. Here we've gapped up, and now we've pulled back right to the T-line inside the trap. Buyers started to take hold, and they broke us out over this most recent top. So with this breakout, continued bullish follow through, I'd be looking at the upper 146 and then the upper 203 area on INVAX. Now remember, as I'm looking at these as targets, remember that somewhere along the lines, you're going to see a little bit of minor little pullback here as we get up there. So just like little pullbacks like this right here, up, minor pullback, up, minor pullback, up, minor pullback, up, something like that. All right, let's take a look at AMGN. I'm currently long AMGN, and here's the trend that I see on AMGN. We've popped up here, big old pop, and then we pulled back. The buyers started taking control. I'm looking at 270, mid-range 271, almost 278 up here with positive trading. So if you're not in it right now, I think I'd be looking at, say above this 255.50 area. We start to see a breakout here that would get us going up that direction. Also, we may see this just walk kind of into that trend before it breaks out. That's very possible as well. AZN. Beautiful chart, in my opinion. We've had a nice little breakout here. Nice breakout. Looks like we are staying above that breakout. The buyers are holding it up here. So I'm going to drop this down to this low here. And then I'm looking at 59.25, mid-range 60, and then about 62 on bullish follow-through. Alrighty, folks. Remember, it's Friday, so make sure that if you are holding positions, make sure you want to hold them over the weekend. Also, be sure that you double check your charts and make sure double check your holdings and make sure that you want to hold them if they have earnings. Alrighty, you guys have a wonderful weekend. Thanks for listening to my video blog, and we'll see you in the trading room. Remember, the trading room is open to the public. Look below for that link to get in the room. Okay, see you there.